7 principles. Today is a really important topic. I titled this, They're Watching Us. Maybe I should title, They Watching You, to further be more provocative, get your attention. So, about 4 years ago, when I did the cross country, I think it's about 4, yeah, I know it's over 3, definitely over 3 years ago, when I did the cross country to Baltimore, the Guardians told me 2 things. They told me that the waters were contaminated and that they were coming for the bottled water. Well, that has been done. And the cheaper the water, the more you know that that water is contaminated. That water is in urban neighborhoods. It's in the poorest places. We're being controlled by our food and our water and our air. When they first started coming out some years back, 20 years or so now, they started coming out with the supermarket cards. Remember that? And they still have them, of course. You had to fill those cards out. It was no need for the supermarket to know what your race was and what gender you was. I knew then that was for so that they could study and know what we're eating. And then, mind you, you had to put your zip code on there. Some of them didn't even want your address. They just wanted your zip code. What are you eating in this zip code? Some of them didn't ask for your name. I mean, for your ethnicity and your race and your gender. Some of them just asked for your zip code. All of them asked for your zip code. What is that about? If I shop at Safeway in an uppity neighborhood, right? But my zip code is from the ghetto. They can look at the statistics and see what we're buying. Because people eat different too. But they can see what we're buying in that particular area. So if they wanted to spike the food for these people for all kinds of situations, to make them sterile, for depopulation, for eugenics.
There's a lane closure ahead.
You know, that's why I would always tell people to use information that wasn't theirs, to use a different zip code, name. Well, none of that. They don't ID you. You have to put any of your information on there. Get the discount, but don't fill your information out on those cards. Well, that plan has worked. We filled it out. We were so happy to get the discount. We didn't think like we normally don't. We filled that stuff out. We put out information, and now we wondering why people in the hood going crazy, like beyond. The whole world looking at us, acting a fool, like we're extra angry because it's in your food. It's always been in your food. It's in your air when the hood get extra sprayed, like bugs. I know because
there's a lane closure ahead.
I know because of where I live at. And I've been cross country. And some places is well worse than others. They spray everywhere. But like in certain rural areas of Arizona, you don't see that. But then where it's heavily populated at, where a lot of Hispanics and stuff at, you see that. You see the spray. Like with bugs. That spray is in all of your food. So even for those who garden out, that spray is in your food. Certain parts of the desert you go in and you can see how the vegetation is heavily sprayed. The cactus is chemical burns all on the cactus and stuff. YouTube videos you can pull up about this. Heavily sprayed. I feel like my camera isn't clear. Hold on. Well, that's the best I can do right now. So, they've got us on every angle. They got us in this bubble, y'all. You need to find the local springs in your area. Might be out, but some of us don't have cars. For those who do, and this is why we should be tribing up and linking up, so that we can help each other. You know, make sure you tribe up with people that you resonate with, so things will go smoothly. But for some people don't have cars, some people do. You can make trade with people. Like right now, I have SisStars that I'm growing certain vegetation, they're growing certain vegetation, and we'll swap down here in Arizona. So out meaning food. Starting this year. So it's a great situation. We have to do things like that. So even if you're not tribing or actually living with people, you tribe up. Like you create an alliance of people on the same accord who can work together. We can get things done together. You know? You got to get to spring water. Get to the springs all up in the mountains. All around where you live. It's not something you normally think about. But it's all around you. You get the big BPA-free storage containers. You get 14 gallons of water, 5 gallons, 3 gallons. And you go collect spring water and drink the best. Treat yourself the best. You know? Take care of yourself. Love on yourself. And then you have some ignorant people that say, well, we all want to, you know, perish anyway. Yeah, but I don't want to perish the hard way. I want to come down here and say that I fought the good fight, so that I may ascend past this shit. Some of us volunteered to come down here to help in this mess, because that's what it is. It's a mess. But you have to do the best you can for yourself. I really realize how many people really just don't know or understand what healthy food is. A lot of us just really don't know, and we think we're eating healthy foods. Just try to know the best healthier foods. People got too many opinions about what vegetable you should and shouldn't eat too much. I don't give a shit about any of that. If it grew in nature, and your body can assimilate it, I say it's food. But whole food is the best food. You know, you can go at McDonald's and you can get French fries, and that's a whole food. No, it's not. That's a food that's been processed. It was allowed probably 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, It's been frozen for a very long time. Has no nutrients in it. It's cooked in like seed oils, which is not good for us, but then even still not even organic seed oils, which means most of them, those seed oils are GMO now. You say you don't care about, you want to eat seed oils, then eat the best of it. At least eat it non-GMO. Eat it cold pressed. Do research on your food, on what's going in your body, and what's hurting us, why the diseases we have. You know, I was eating so clean, but still wondering why I'm inflamed. I stopped grapeseed oil, and that's supposed to be so good for you. I stopped grapeseed oil, and my inflammation went down. So now I only use avocado oil to cook in, or coconut oil. I don't really cook much in coconut oil, but if I had to, I would coconut oil or avocado oil, because they can take high pressures. And I'll eat olive oil on my food, my salads, my salad dressings I make, stuff like that. But even the grapeseed oil, I hear it's good for you, but what I'm thinking is it's the who's making it. That's not real. It's not real grapeseed oil, and it's not much that we can. Many places that we can get it down here. We not that stuff. A lot of that stuff come over from Italy, the good stuff, but we don't have access to that. So what's in Walmart, the grapeseed oil in Walmart, Safeway, it's not good stuff, because when I stopped using it, I felt better. I mean, everything is messed up. I have a little spot that I like to get my acai bowl. When I first started getting acai bowl there, I mean, all sugar is sugar, but some are better, some better than others, you know. When I first started getting my acai bowl there, they told me, I think they said they use cane sugar, whatever, and I was getting that it's my favorite. I can't get that anymore. Come to find out, no, it's not. It's just regular granulated sugar. So it's putting that poison in my body. I love the cookies they have there. They got these vegan cookies, but they use 100% granulated sugar. Check everything. Pull it up on the internet. Your favorite ice cream spot that's vegan. Your favorite. Look up the ingredients of everything. Sugar is a poison. That's especially the granulated sugar. Cane sugar is still a sugar, but it's better for you. Maple syrup is even better than that. Honey. Even honey can be bad depending on how they process it. If they process it with a lot of heat, then you just eating syrup. It's just crazy. If the same with your maple syrup, how they process it, get it unprocessed, get it straight from the tree. Companies that get straight from the tree and maybe filter it. That's it. We have to check everything. Everything. You know, the other things the Guardians warned us about. It was the same night when they told me about the water. They had showed me like a screen, a big screen. It looked like from X-Men, similar to X-Men. Professor X, that screen, he could see everybody by a heat signature or something. It was like that, but it wasn't like, you know, his was red, like the heat signature being red. It wasn't like that. We were blue. So that's not heat that they were monitoring us by, but everybody, they said that they were putting everybody on this thing, on the grid, on this grid they called it a grid, and they were watching us all. The way that it was coming into us, some of the ways, was through our food. There's certain particles in our food, the NaNO kind. There's certain particles in our food that when they flick the switch, they were going to put us on this grid. What switch? The musket person. Y'all know his name is Ileana. The musket person. Just put how many millions of satellites around the earth? I think of like 200,000 satellites, but then a couple million towers on the earth. Because the satellites are beaming down to the towers. And everybody just keep talking about, you know, the 5 God thing. You know what I mean? God begin with a G. And everybody keep talking about that's what it is, but not really understanding what it fully does. A part that a lot of people miss, because it's 5 and 6 now. A part that a lot of people miss is those satellites will beam down to it's done. The switch has been flipped. It's done. Beam down to that. And so when you're breathing the particles in, these are living particles in us. When you're eating them, when you're drinking them, when they put it in the food, because you gave them your zip code, when they put it in the food, they're monitoring you by the particles inside of you. Hence, this is why we cleanse. Hence, this is why we do spiritual fitness. And I've gotten so serious with spiritual fitness now, we're creating a journal for spiritual fitness in a cookbook. We do it 3 times a year to cleanse the body out, to get out, like for a month straight. Constantly, even now, we should be doing things for maintenance, but for a month straight, 4 weeks, we pull out metals, we get disciplined, the whole 9. And work very hard to get ourselves into the highest vibration that we can. Because it's through that, it's through vibration that we defeat this. By raising our vibration so that we will be light beings. So we have to do everything light, eat light, absorb light, be light beings. Be to Zoe. Through this, through the clouds, through the fog, through the rain that's not rain no more, through the snow that's not snow no more. This whole winter storm, people been burning the snow. It won't melt. Normally. People got jars of it in their house 70-something degrees. It's been in the jar for hours. It won't melt. Normally. We have to raise our vibrations. And the vibrations of the beings around us. Link ourselves with people on the same accord as us, wanting to go to the same place with us. That's not selfish. We fight together. We fight together. Find your tribe. And it's hard these days because people are so contaminated. So even when they think they're righteous, they're not. They think they're doing the right thing, they're not. They're so contaminated.
In 2 miles, use the right lane to take exit 275 for Houghton Road.
want y'all to see. This lady talking to her AI. And it's telling her that some of the things it could see that she don't know how it saw that. I didn't have no phone in my room. I didn't have how did you know I did this with my son? How did you know that? And then it'll whisper, and it'll be like it's watching you. Something's coming through me it's not me. I don't have control over it. There's something else here. Y'all watched on the community post. I put it on there yesterday for you. Something's not right, y'all. It's getting worse. It's growing. We're on the grid. It's already happening. And there was proof out there.
In half a mile, use the right lane to take exit 275
People
for
are
Holding
showing
Road.
the proof that what I told y'all 4 years ago was going to happen has happened.
In a quarter mile, use the right lane to take exit 275 for Hoden Road.
Y'all gotta fight the good
Use
fight.
the right lane to take exit 275.
Okay, lady. Okay, I'm doing it. Okay, y'all, so we have a lot of spiritual work to do. And I hope y'all prepared for it. I need my primordials to come forth. You have a special work to do in this. Primordials, those of you who know that you've been here during the time before men. This is your planet. The planet responds to you differently. And we have a special work that we have to do. Y'all continue to support us at ZenWombs.com. And keep up with the site. We have a lot of new stuff coming on the site. The enchantment oil is coming back that y'all love so much. The holy wood. It has different kinds of pure holy wood. Holy wood oils that you can use on yourself. You could protect your space. That's the first time I've ever seen that. There's a cop on a motorcycle right there. I thought he was pointing a gun at me, but it was they must be quota time because they one there, one here with the same thing with a dog. But he had the speed thing. They trying to trap people. Anyway. So I'm about to go. But continue to support us. So like I said, there's a lot coming on the site. Some of the merch is coming back. Can't think of everything right now. Keep an eye on what's going on around me right here. But I'll see y'all real soon. Y'all just stay tuned, stay with me. Thanks for those who's been with me and been with me for a long time. Thank you for those who's been with me and have checked on me and been concerned with me, with my eye, and have not deserted me and got closer to me when y'all saw me at my weakest, which gave me strength. Some people that I never even met before has been my strength. The next video, I'm going to do part 1 and part 2. I'll do part 1 on Zen Wombs, and then I'll actually do the demonstration on Zen Wombs 2 and show y'all what I've actually been doing and give you the update, which is very, very, very surprising. I'll give you the update. But for those who's with me, let's do it. No bullshit, putting all bullshit aside. We coming together. I don't need y'all to come through my space. I'm not a layover spot for nobody. I'm looking to build. And I've met some very powerful SisStars that's willing to build. And no, none of us are perfect. And it's not about us being perfect. It's about us willing to work through our imperfections to get to the goal. And that's what it's about. Nothing's perfect out here, y'all. But are you willing to work through the imperfections to get to the goal? And on that, I'll see y'all later. Thought about secrecy with level 7, the 7 principles.